want to tune us on. Someone say heat. Yes, indeed, there is something going on in the world of sports that I will let you, or I'm going to reveal to you all you need to know about the match that was played. As I came to the live in the afternoon, I told you that after the match that will be played in the evening, that is the match between Barcelona and Real Betis, is being played. I will come back then. We'll chat. Now let's look at certain things. So this time around, I'm going to discuss about two teams here. We are going to look at the match between what Liverpool and what and Leeds United. Then we'll also look at the match between Barcelona and what Real Betis. What was the outcome after that is going on currently? Now, before then, if today is the first time of you visiting my channel, I would like you to what to subscribe to my channel and like to what encounter here. But before we start, or before we dive into the story or the heated updates, we have the match that was played between Real Betis and Barcelona tonight. Within this match, this was one of the most anticipated match within the week. We know that Real Betis, looking at how Anthony has been what performing currently at what Real Betis, we know that he's going to what and his colleagues they are going to do some magic. Indeed, they have done some magic during the match, but things didn't what go the way it was planned. But let's look at certain things, or let's take some key highlights from the match. In this match, as at the first half of this match, there were some number of goals that were scored in the first half of this match. That is, 4 goals was scored in the what first half. So let's see. 4 goals were scored in the first half by Barcelona, then 1 goal by who? By Betis. So let's look at something here. Betis was able to score the first goal in this match by Anthony. With this goal, the Barcelona defenders they thought that this goal was an offside, but only to know that Kunde was what the ball wasn't what offside. And at the end of everything, you could see that Real Betis was able to put the ball into the net earlier in this match. But what do we see? What do we see after this match or after this goal? We could see that so Anthony was able to score his goal in the 6th minute of this game. So as the goal was scored, we all believe that oh, this time around Real Betis is going to do something, as we all know, but it didn't go that way. So at the 11th, at the 36th minute, we could. So at the 40th minute, we could see Ferran Torres was able to score in the match against what Real Betis. Now let's see. At the second half, we could favor of Barcelona. Then the second half, when we came, we could see that minutes we could see Hernandez was also able. So Barcelona was able to win this game by what 5 goals to 3. Now let's see. Let's look at some analysis from this match. That Barcelona played a total shot of what? Shots on targets. We have Barcelona play 8 of the shots on targets. Then Real Betis was able to. Let's look at something here. So in total, Barcelona was able to play a total of 14 goals. Sorry, it's 14 shots on target, some on target, some off target. And Real Betis too was able to play in a total of what 10 shots. But we could see that Real Betis, the goalkeeper makes some fine saves of what 3, and what Barcelona got Sia also made some fine saves of what two. Now we could also identify something. As at then, before the match, we have been seeing that Barcelona these days, the high line that they normally use to trap offside is not working. But this in this match, we could see that they have used the what the high line more. They have used the high line most in this match. So at the end of the game, we could see that Barcelona was able to use set six offside for the opponent, but the opponent was able to set only one offside. But this high line that Hansi Flick and his boys have been was setting, I could see that this time around most of the teams, especially the big clubs, they have what they are now used to it, or they have now what see what the weakness of what that high line, because if a team is playing with Barcelona, knowing that you are going to be setting them with what high line, definitely, if that team is wise, is you need to what strategize so that you put what key players advantage what point, and at the what and in this game, I think putting players at the vantage points or tracking the high line carefully, I think it will help the team to overcome at Barcelona in their matches. But I've seen that in some of the games that they've played so far, that some their opponents were able to capitalize on that. Looking at the game between Barcelona and Chelsea in the Champions League as well, I could see that Chelsea was able to manage that high line that Barcelona have been setting. They were able to manage it and won that particular game. But today, Real Betis wasn't able to identify that. Weren't at the vantage at point to be able to dodge the high lines, but things couldn't work. And in this game, we could see that total what cards of five was received by Ray Betis. Then we could also see a total of two cards were received by Barcelona. That is Kunde and Martin received yellow card in this game. So we could see that when you check politically, right now, currently that I'm speaking to you, Atletico Madrid and Athletic what club they are playing their league match currently, but on the table right now, Atletico Madrid is at the 30 at the fourth position with 31 points. Then we also have Real Betis at the fifth position, playing which have they have played their fifth game, and they are the 24th position. We also see Espanyol, they played their 14th game, then they are at the position with 24 points. We also see Athletic Club 2, which is playing their match currently and they are at with a point of 21. Then Getafe 2 with a point of 20 at the 8th position. Then the 9th position we have Deportivo Alaves. So most of these teams haven't played their match yet, so we'll wait for them after they are done with their matches. Then I will update the platform on that. Now let's look at the head-to-head between the match between Barcelona and Real Betis. In their previous matches, we could see that Barcelona was able to, or in all, they've met for 10. Real Betis was only able to one out of the 10 games that they've met so far. That shows you that now we'll also look at the next what match that was played today. That is between uh, so the next match was played today between so the next match today was played between that we'll look at right now was played between Leeds United and what Liverpool. In this game, we were all anticipating that Liverpool should what pick the 3 points in this game. They've indeed tried their best, but things couldn't work that way. We have Ikitike was able to score 2 goals in this game. Then Shabozlai was also able to score 1 goal. What I've seen today is that in the match between what Leeds United and what Liverpool today, the last minute became what the dangerous point, because at the last minute that's when what Leeds United was able to equalize, as we all thought that the game is going to be 3-2, but we only get to what realize that things didn't go that way, and at the 90 plus 6 minutes Leeds United was able to equalize their goal for what at what now let's look at some analysis or some updates from the match. Now from the match we could see that a total shot of what 5 was played what on target by Leeds United. Then we have a total shot of 7 was played on target by Liverpool. Then a total shot of 5 was played off target by Leeds United. Then a total shot of what 5 also was played off target by what Liverpool today. So a total so when you consider the shot that was played, we could see that Liverpool played a total shot of what 12 shots, both on target and off target. Then Leeds United was also able to play a total of 10 shots. That shows that both of them what were able to try in this what game. Wow, that's great. Now let's come to the possession. In this game, we could see that Liverpool was able to hold what Leeds United, but the results proved that holding someone with a possession of 55 against 45, then maybe at the end of the game we could see that you play draw. It doesn't show anything. We only won the score, so we could see that Liverpool was able to dominate the game, but at the end the result didn't what show that. Now let's see some fine saves were made in this game by what the Leeds United goalkeeper was able to make some fine saves. That is what he made some 4 saves, some crucial 4 saves. Then we have what the Liverpool goalkeeper was also able to make some 2 fine saves in this game. But let's see something here. These 2 teams, so far so good, as they've met in the Premier League. They've played a total of what 10 games. They played a total of 10 games, and within these 10 games Liverpool was able to win what 7 out of the 10 games. Then they are able to draw what 3, but Leeds United was able to only win 1 out of their what matches, or the matches that they've met so far. So looking at these statistics, is what this match that they went into is supposed to be a win for Liverpool, or a draw for Liverpool. But at the end we could see that it shows Liverpool was able to Leeds United was able to equalize at the last minute, and what everything went into 3-3. But I could see that there is a problem with Liverpool currently. Liverpool is now suffering too much. Looking at Liverpool and Manchester United, we could see that this season is a very dark season for them. Yes, indeed, it's a very dark season. Looking at the quality or the kind of players that these two teams are having, but they are not able to have the results that they want is something or somehow sad. It's somehow sad looking at the quality of players that these teams have and they are not getting the results. Oh no, it's very very sad. But I think we could see something positive in their coming games if they put things together, or if they are able to change some tactics and do some analysis and being able to manage things well. And one thing that surprised me today is that Arsenal, that we all know that is on top of the league. Almighty Arsenal. Almighty Arsenal, that we know that is on top of the league currently. On the Premier League, when you go to the Premier League, you see that Arsenal was on top of the league, leading comfortably. Today, they surprised me. I thought this game is going to be a win for Arsenal, but Aston Villa was able to hold Arsenal and show Arsenal some pepper that I can't think far about it. They show some pepper at the last minute. Same thing. Last minute, they are able to score their 2 goals to 1 against Arsenal. And Arsenal lost their game today. And looking at things carefully, when we look at last season, this was the same thing that was happening to Arsenal. Arsenal was able to be on top of the league for so many times, but we could see that getting to the end of the league, they were not able to maintain that position. Like joke, Man City was able to take it the last 2 seasons. Then Liverpool too took it last season. Now let's look at this season too. Arsenal is still leading the table, but currently they've started flopping again. Now looking at things, when we check things very well, we see that when they've started flopping, that is when the other teams too will start working hard to overcome them. So a team like Manchester City and Liverpool, by this time around, Liverpool is not in the race again. In the title race, Liverpool is somehow far from the title race. Now, let's see. After Man City, Arsenal was able to lose their game today. Man City was able to win their game today by 3-0. Now, Man City is closer to Arsenal. The gap between them now is only 2 points difference. So Arsenal have played 50 match now, and now they are at with 33 points. Then we could also see that Man City also is at 31 points. Then a close marking also from Aston Villa, also with 30 points. And we also see Chelsea also with 25 points. Then we also see Everton also with 24 points, Crystal Palace with 23 points, Sunderland with 23 points, Liverpool with 23. Then Tottenham Hotspur is also with 22 points. Then at the 10th position, we could see Brighton, which is also fighting hard to be at the top 5. Now we could see that Liverpool is at the 8th position, which is very sad at the moment. Seeing Liverpool this season being at that lowest stage, looking at how the league have reached, or where the league have reached currently, and them being at that position, that currently they are at the 8th position on the table, which if care is not taken, Brighton or other teams will overcome them, or will overtaking Liverpool. So teams United, after Manchester United, they are lost on the table. So the top 5 teams now, we have Arsenal, Man City, Aston Villa, Chelsea and Everton. And I could see that this time around, Aston Villa is proving themselves. They are trying very, very hard in this season of being part of the top 5 currently. They're showing that they are trying to to make something, or they are putting some effort to achieve something at the end. So one game also that Chelsea and what Bournemouth. Within this game, Chelsea wasn't able to win the game, which the game at the end of everything, they both hold each other. From the first half, none was able to score. The two teams was able to score a goal. So at the end of everything, you could see a draw in this match, which is what, a 0-0 draw. Wow, that is indeed great. But I think Chelsea should what? Being at the fourth position now, they should do something, or they should prove things what? They should work extra harder rather. They should work extra harder so that they'll be able to maintain that position or go even what higher on the table. But before then, I would like to ask, which team do you think performed very very well this weekend? This weekend being today or yesterday, the matches that were played, which team do you think performed very very well to your expectation? Drop that in the comment. Performed very well within today and what yesterday to your expectation. Let me see that in the comment section. Drop that in the comment section. The player that you think performed very very well within the week, that is the match that were played today and what yesterday. Any of the players that you think performed very well, you drop the comment of that what particular what player in the comment section. And also the team that you think performed to your expectation, you also drop the comments in the comment section. And if today is the first time of you visiting my channel, this is Tuna Zone for you, the channel where you can have access to all your football highlights, football analysis, updates, every moment that you need to know in the world of football, all the trending news that is you need to catch up with. You will be able to see all of them on my channel. So from here now, subscribe to my channel, a video. Anytime I put something on the platform, you will be able to catch up with it. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would like you to do that within this moment by hitting the subscription button below there. Then you dive into my page. I've uploaded some highlights, some moments, some of the matches that you miss their highlight in those matches. Whatever you need to see or watch, I've get you covered on my channel. So hit the subscription bell and dive into my page right now and go and watch all the football highlights that you need to catch up with. Thank you. So I'll bring the live to an end. See you in my next live. We'll meet tomorrow, same time. Thank you for joining my live or being on my live. And also, the last word is, don't forget to subscribe and watch from the end from the starting to the end. Whatever we've discussed so far, you'll be able to also have a feel of it. So just subscribe to the channel and have a feel of all moments that you need to have or lay hold of. Thank you once again. We bring the life to an end. Bye bye. So guys, I'm bringing the live to an end. So subscribe to my channel and have access to all the videos that I've posted, all the highlights I've posted today. Just subscribe to my channel now and have access to them. I'm bringing the live to an end. Thank you for having you on my live. Thanks everyone for having you on my live. Just subscribe and have access to all the moments that we've talked about, all the highlights that you need to catch up with all on my channel right now. So just what, subscribe to the channel, guys. Subscribe to the channel now. Subscribe and watch the crazy moment, the moment that you've missed today, that I got you captured on. You'll see all of them on the channel. So we'll bring the live to an end here. We'll end here, guys.